Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
What's up, buddies? So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's vlog, I will show you on how to use this authentic material in language learning classroom. I hope you will enjoy and learn something from it. So without further ado, let's get started. The authentic material that we will use in this instructional video is the vodcast. In education, podcasting and vodcasting opens many doors for students and teachers. Podcasting and vodcasting allows educators to reach students using a medium they are accustomed to. Students today are digital in natives. Even very young students have spent time online reading email and playing mobile games like
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
and looking up information using their gadgets or communicating with their friends. So, it can be used to interact with students and parents beyond the four walls of a classroom and can be a great facilitator to increase student engagement. To understand better what is a vodcast, let us define first what is the meaning of the vodcast. So, video podcast, sometimes shortened to vidcast or vodcast. It is a term used for online delivery of video, on-demand video clip content via Atom or RSS Enclosures. So RSS means that really simple syndication. A vodcast is a video production that is made available to viewers via the internet. It is a practice that has evolved from podcasting. Consequently, vodcasts often follow the formats of radio and television programming. And they might offer entertaining, informative, or instructional content. Since audio-visual media can be more costly to produce than audio alone, vodcasts can be quite short in length. Just remember, guys, that vodcasting is not easy to do, especially for those people who are not quite familiar with this kind of authentic material. Vodcasting requires tools and equipments. And the first one is video capture tools. Nothing will affect the quality of a vodcast more than the tools and techniques selected with which to capture it. However, the quality required for a vodcast is dependent on the purpose of the vodcast. If the objective is to simply record an instructor's lecture for future reference, then a simple $400 DV camcorder may be adequate. But you will need to have a strong understanding of the limitations of your camcorder to get the better results from it. However, if the vodcast needs to meet broadcast standards or may be shown on a very large screen, much higher quality equipment may be required. A level of comfort expertise will be required to get satisfactory results from the higher quality broadcast class equipment. The second one is video editing tools. There are a variety of video editing applications that are available covering the range of capability and pricing from free for the novice to thousands of dollars for the expert. Movie Maker from Microsoft and iMovie from Apple are both excellent products with which to create surprisingly sophisticated vodcasts. For the highest quality projects, Final Cut Pro or editing products from Avid may be required. And the third one is file transfer software. Once content files are created, they need to be published to a website or blog using any traditional file transfer method. Basic FTP, SFTP, HTTP upload, virtual drive, or server upload will all work well. And the fourth one is the RSS Enclosures, or what we call really simple syndication enclosures. RSS is a web feed that allows users and applications to access updates to websites in a standardized computer-readable format. These feeds can, for example, allow users to keep track of many different websites in a single news aggregator. RSS are mainly used for blogs because they are updated so often, and they are also primary way delivering podcasts and can also be submitted to the iTunes podcast. The enclosure can be created with software designed to create RSS feeds or can be hand-coded using your favorite text editor or web design software. See the resource portion of this document for a list of editors and articles on creating a RSS enclosures. And the fifth one is the specialized RSS News Reader. To date, we have not yet found newsreader software specifically designed for vodcasting. Podcasting newsreaders like iPodder, iPodder X, and PlayPod will work, as well as standalone generic newsreader applications like FeedReader and Awasu. The sixth one is the content management software. Content management system is a computer software used to manage the creation and modification of digital content. iPhoto for the Mac and Adobe Album are both great products with which to organize your content. iPhoto can synchronize with the Apple iPad Photo and currently displays stills. Rumor has it that a forthcoming software upgrade to the newest iPad Photo will also allow it to play MPEG-4 videos. Adobe Album allows organization and playback of vodcasts on a laptop computer. Although it will synchronize with some devices, none of these devices currently have video playback except for several models from Archos. Lastly, a laptop computer or portable digital media player. Although portable video devices are beginning to appear, the most popular playback environment for vodcasts is still the laptop or desktop computer. Interestingly, some of the units even have built-in personal video recorders or PVR, allowing for the creation of additional content which can then in turn to be a vodcast. Why do we make a vodcast? The vodcast is not simply an outlet for those who want to pursue media careers. As our culture becomes more and more media savvy, the ability to produce short media pieces is a skill that is highly sought after by employers in a number of industries. Not only this, but the vodcast can be used as an effective public platform through which you can showcase your own creativity and professional work. We can apply this in a classroom as a material in language learning. Vodcasting can be used as a tool to develop the skills of information. By the standards of American Association of School Libraries, the use of video podcasts develops in students the following matters. First, read, watch, and listen to the information in any format for gathering knowledge. Students would be qualified to evaluate the video podcast and include it in their range of knowledge. The second one, collaboration with others to enlarge and deepen their knowledge. With the vodcast, the learning is more attractive for young people and it is easier to reach to more persons. Being the action sharing computer issues, a type of divulgation of the knowledge, very common among students. Third, using technology to create new knowledge. It is an innovative way to get information to students and create projects that develop information skills. Lastly, use technology and other information tools for organizing and presenting knowledge and understanding the ways that others see, use, and access. Vodcast Design Rationale. The vodcast also integrates Gallner's 9 events of instruction, which address the mental conditions of learning based on the information process model, where learners are presented with various stimuli. The following illustrates how those events are handled in this vodcast. Gain attention. The vodcast engages the audience at the beginning with a thought, provoking questions regarding development of multimedia lessons that engage learners and enhance learning. This is supplemented with an underlying introductory musical track with fade in and out. Next, inform learner of objective. The title slide introduces the subject of the vodcast and includes a picture-in-picture video of the narrator describing the objectives of the lesson. This is an example of the personalization principle. Next, stimulate recall of prior learning. This sets the stage for opening the mind to the idea of tools and techniques that will help the viewer develop lessons integrating multimedia that is effective and efficient. Additionally, the viewer is queried as to the rationale behind the principle. Another, present information. The material is presented in logical order, starting with the definition of the coherence principle and psychology behind it, followed by examples to drive home the point. Next, provide guidance. This event is designed to help learners encode information for long-term storage. Here, the viewer is presented with an example. The graphically demonstrates a lesson design, utilizing multimedia that violates the principle. Next, elicit performance. Subsequent to the example, demonstrating violations of the principle, the viewer is asked what is wrong with the example slide and how they would fix it. Next, provide feedback. Subsequent to the questions eliciting performance, the examples of improper use of multimedia in the sample are described, along with what can be done to improve the lesson. This is followed by a presentation of the same lesson sample, applying the principle correctly. The second to the last was assess performance. Assessment is accomplished by reviewing the key points of the lesson. Viewers are presented with a question and asked to pause the video to contemplate an answer. Once the video is restarted, answers are presented which the viewer can compare with their answers. Lastly, enhance retention and transfer. Effective educational lessons incorporate a performance focus, incorporating design and multimedia that facilitate retention and application. Finally, the vodcast can be replayed at any time to enhance retention. Vodcasting Live. Though this website is devoted to the pre-vodcasting model of teaching, they realize there are many great benefits from vodcasting live lectures. In fact, this is how they got started. They conducted class as usual, simply recorded day lessons, and converted the lectures into vodcasts. They then made them available online in the same way that they now make their pre-vodcast available. Below is a list of some of the benefits. The first one, students who were absent really never miss a class. The second one is less time tutoring students after school. The third one is an amazing tools when teachers are absent. The fourth one is the lessons going out to the world. As a conclusion, podcasting and vodcasting can help foster student creativity and prepare them for a global market. Teachers may feel they don't have time during the instructional day to use technology such as podcasting and vodcasting because of individual state testing and no child left behind. Podcasting and vodcasting can be used as a way to allow students to have a creative outlet during the school day. Teachers can also use podcasting to create testing review sessions for students. Students created podcasts and vodcasts give students the opportunity to enhance their organization, communication, and technology skills. And that's the end of my vlog. I hope you enjoyed and liked the whole vlog that I did. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button for more videos. Bye!